Exactly, and the table prices are still going up, even though they have double the artists that are there.
There's shows that I take off my list of applying to that used to be considered like S tier shows that I'm just like, there's too many people in the room.
What do you do for the increased interest then? I've been trying to think about this because like yeah, it feels great to get into any show, at like what cost.
I mean, it's great for like the consumers, right? It's not so much like your craft mom person can't necessarily like make a living anymore on this, which is sad. I used to love seeing all the craft moms, but like they've been completely pushed out. It's hard.
I do think that a lot of them probably do think that that it does help the artist, and and maybe it does. Like just getting into a show to test.
Yeah, if they cut the table cost in half, sure. I mean, then it's fine. And it's like it still might not be a fruitful enough show for like say me or somebody else who is like looking for a very standard like number to like travel to. But for people who are starting out, like if they can get a cheap table, even if it's not like the most like profitable show, it's not like they're gonna lose money in most cases.
Right, exactly.
So like I don't necessarily mind doubling spaces, but they have to it has to make sense. Like there's only so much money in a room. So I'm hoping like the median like income for all 900 like survey was like 3 to 5K. Like it's I mean like they cannot afford $1,000 booth. It's crazy, which is getting closer to the average now. Like
right,
2017, like a $300 booth was considered like outrageous. $300 booth now is like the cheapest I see ever. My average booth cost per show is about $800. I'm hoping this video will be a reality check. I've been doing it 7+ years. It's been a build, right? And I mean like 3 to 4 of those were not profitable. I mean like I don't mind buying a booth, but like at what percentage should I be required to pay to be there? People get really mad at like Etsy, right? Because of their I know it's like 6.5% fee or whatever, but it's like actually like 14% after all their fees or something. Etsy expects that they can take 14% of your sale right off the top. If that is considered within our community unacceptable, which you don't have to go far online to see that narrative, what percentage of a booth fee is expected? If I have to pay $1,000 booth fee, that means I have to make at least 10 grand for them to get 10% of it. If I make 5 grand, now they're taking 20% of it. What are they actually expecting me to make?
Right.
And what percentage do they think they are like do they deserve out of that? So I think thinking about it more in that terms, right? So because like you shouldn't be paying for an event based on your booth fees. Like if you need the event to succeed and be financially stable from the backs of like artists who are making the event what it is, or like vendors or anything, then like the event probably has already failed. Like you've already not gotten enough attendance for it to be fruitful for anybody. Upcharging us to make sure you cover your costs just is like it's bad business. It's not sustainable.
So like I mean I definitely feel it. Like I feel choked a lot of times when I go because I'm not that big of an artist. I'm a smaller artist. Depending on the show, like I'm definitely like counting my numbers. Like is this going to be worth it for me to go? Or if I'm only bringing home a couple $100 like to sit there for 4 days, like that's not necessarily good. Money is money, but so yeah, I definitely see your concern with these convention showrunners taking advantage of maybe like seeing like the like sensationalized maybe like numbers that like artists pull. All right. So what I thought was kind of crazy was the fact that all full-time artists, if you combine, if you like crunch the numbers down to average because there are ranges for the income and stuff like that, and you kind of lean a little bit more conservative with like your top 1%ers, even then, all of the full-time artists, all combined, potentially have made $11,500,000, which is crazy to think about.
I think so. Hearing that number sounds like a big number, but when I break it down, I'm like, so it's, the pool of full-time artists is 147 people.
But one person also didn't answer the income, so 146.
Oh, I see.
Not that it matters.
I see. But it's like, okay, 146 people combined could buy 5 LA houses. If you think about it like that, it's not very good. I could have made a whole survey just on expenses, but at the end of the day, big number sound good, but big number maybe not so good. I just want to say that these videos take an immense amount of research and time to create. So if you found it helpful at all, I would really appreciate if you could like and subscribe to the channel. This makes these types of videos possible.
And I feel like sometimes just seeing the end result skew the expectation of those who are just starting out. So we created the survey because money is hard to talk about. The survey being anonymous would leave a lot of pressure around the taboos of sharing numbers, the shame of not doing well at a show. When you ask another artist how the show's going, good or bad, can mean a lot of different things to different people.
And most importantly, I want to thank everybody who contributed to this data set. Without you, this video would not be possible.
So I look up at the ceiling fan, everything feels lighter, staring at the ceiling fan, so I look
Also, here's my representation of San Diego Comic Con.
Okay.
What the
That's what it is.
fuck?
Oh, you see that's Artist Alley, and this is the rest
Oh
of the
my
floor.
god, dude. Bruh. Ho 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 ho. What the hell is this? This is one of the craziest games on 19 I've played. I think I'm gonna upload this, even if it doesn't get 100k. Okay, come on. Ho ho, yeah, let's go. Ah, it didn't rotate, okay. Come on. Easy. Haha! This is such a good run. It's not working anymore. Oh my god. Can I...
Dude. Saving.
A vacation with Norwegian Cruise Line is so much more because there's more included. Like unlimited.
Hello, welcome to another episode of Spilled Ink with your host,
Emily!
Hey, Ditus.
Yeah! And today, we actually have a very special sponsor. This video is sponsored by Love and Deep Space. Love and Deep Space is an ultimate game, which is a dating sim.
Oh yeah, my kind of game.
An ultimate game is a dating simulator, which is mostly targeted to women, but it's actually brought to you by the same developers that brought you Infinity Nikki, which I find very funny because those two games have completely different vibes. So, guys, ultimate games have come a really long way.
Yeah, they have.
From like regular PNGs with text bubbles, now you have one that is fully voiced with immersive, moving 3D characters, all Ike men, all beautiful men.
And you can check their heartbeat, apparently.
Oh yeah, you can check their heartbeat. There's a lot you can do.
And
It's
you
a bit
can pat them
overwhelming.
on the head.
Yeah, it's basically a pocket boyfriend. And I'm gonna get more into
Pocket
it.
boyfriend, okay.
I'm gonna get more into it and talk about my experience with it because I haven't played it for very long. I played it for about a little over a week now.
We're sponsored by Pocket Boyfriend.
Pocket boyfriend, Love in Deep Space, baby. In the spirit of the new version coming out, we're actually going to be drawing the new boy, Caleb.
A new boy?
Your hunky boy next door type.
Caleb?
Caleb?
You know what? I do like drawing hot men.
Yeah.
I like drawing hot women and I like drawing hot men.
We haven't drawn hot men on this channel.
I'm
yet.
excited. I like drawing men. Like, I have no problem with drawing men.
Yeah.
My character's a man.
Yeah, and
Or a boy.
You're a man. What do you mean? Dice is a man. So in this box, I have 8 different scenarios, 8 different saucy little scenarios with Caleb that we will each pull. And we're gonna try to explore the two sides of Caleb's personality. We'll get more into it when we draw.
What?
But for now,
What is this mysterious personality? I'm scared.
okay. Do you want to pull first, Ditus?
Of course, of
Okay,
course.
Ready?
Yeah.
Which scenario will Ditus get?
I'm ready. Hold me up.
All right.
You wrote this?
What do you mean? Yes, I wrote all of them. Why are you laughing? Possessive slash yandere Caleb.
Yo, I'm always down for yandere.
Yeah, so basically, when Caleb's trailer came out, one of the things that was notable about, I guess, his personality is that he's supposedly very possessive. He's not just your childhood best friend anymore.
Oh, he's just like,
He
he's like,
won't you.
okay, you gotta say it like that. Sure. Your turn.
All right, let me see.
I do want to draw some hot men.
I
though.
hope I get a cute one. What's this? Caleb watching you doze off. That's,
What? What? How do you? Wait, he just stares at you? Like,
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like he stares at you like lovingly, like, oh, she's so cute. Falling asleep.
Okay, I don't know. I don't get it.
You know what? I think this is actually perfect that we pulled these because there's 2 different versions of Caleb, 2 sides of his personality.
Why are you talking like this? He's talking all flirty stuff.
The story is Grandma adopted you, the main character, and also Caleb.
Grandma?
When you were very young. So you guys kind of grew up together. He's like childhood best friend. But the other side of him is he's domineering, aggressive, possessive, and maybe even a bit devious.
So he's kinky.
Well, I don't know if I would say, I don't know all about. I'll be exploring the really cute childhood side of like, oh, that's MC. That's I was about to say little sis. That's a bad choice of words.
Whoa, whoa. All right.
So you actually, I remember you did not care that much about Caleb until you saw the trailer and you saw his sick like captain uniform, his like space captain uniform.
Yeah,
that what you're
honestly,
drawing?
I wanted to draw that outfit because it looked pretty dope.
Yeah, you really like the uniform look.
I do. I like my. I don't know. I just feel like if he wasn't wearing the uniform, it'd be like less interesting.
The only thing that would make it better for you is if he was wearing armor, huh?
Yeah, with a sword. Put a sword on it.
And then I will be drawing him probably in his more casual clothes. Because
really?
I'm assuming
Okay.
you guys are just like hanging out and he's watching you fall asleep.
All right, so let's get cracking on that. We're gonna do a sketch, and we'll be right
Yeah.
on this hot man.
For longevity, before fading to dust. Some long for eternal sleep, as eulogy chanted by stars. Into the serenity, their lost time forever buried. She rambled 1,000 times, a million miles searching for light.
All right, we are back after the time lapse. Sorry, every time you do like sketching, you're usually quiet.
You know why? I've messed up like 90 times on this.
It looks good. It turned out really good.
I don't know.
Don't even need to ink it anymore.
You know what the problem is? In digital, I could do this so quick. I delete half the face, boom, flip it, done. This is symmetrical in physical media is a struggle and a half.
It is a struggle.
This is why when I do physical media, I do 3/4, so I don't have to worry about being even.
But you turned out really good.
How's your soft boy over here?
I love. We really captured the two sides, huh? But I'm looking at this now. I think I made the hand a bit too small. So while we talk about Love in Deep Space, I'm just gonna like fix this really quick. Listen, there's a lot to discuss. This game, it has like a ridiculous amount of content. I remember, what is it, Didas? You were watching the live stream of the new version 3.0.
Yeah, you're like, yo, check this out. And then it was an hour long, and that thing wouldn't stop. It wouldn't stop.
There was just so many new features.
I was like, these guys are, whoever plays this game, which is not me, but whoever is playing this game is eating well.
There's so many mini games in the it's like a million games in one game. I can't even describe it properly.
Doesn't they have like a Pac-Man kind of thing
There's
going
like a
on?
platformer. You can play Jenga with the boys. There's like
Play Jenga with the boys.
We forgot to mention this during recording, but if you participate in the events and try out the new features, you can claim a lot of free rewards, which include 53 pulls, over 9,800 diamonds, 1 free 5-star memory, 7 free 4-star memories, 3 new outfits, plus exclusive accessories, portrait items, abundant enhancement materials, and so much more. Anyways, back to the video.
So Love in Deep Space is not just a dating sim, it's also, the setting is very sci-fi. So if you're interested, if you're really into like sci-fi futuristic storylines, this is the game for you. There's also combat, which I thought was very surprising when I first started playing the game. You do fight monsters. So basically the gist of the story, from my understanding, is you are a hunter and you work for this association and you kill these monsters called Wanderers to like protect the general public, right? And these boys can fight alongside you because they have like these special abilities called evols, and you have one as well. But it's basically their special ability. Each boy has like a different evol. Are you registering everything I'm saying?
I'm trying.
You know that meme? Not meme. You know that picture of like the guy at some like sports game, like talking at this girl, who's like not paying attention. But yeah, there's combat in this game, so it's both like a shoot 'em up game and also a dating sim. There's currently 4, now a 5th one if we're including Caleb, but they all have different personalities and they all play sort of different roles.
And we did take, you made me take the personality quiz.
It's not official though. One of my friends sent me...
Of course it isn't. It's never official. Why would it be official?
One of my friends sent me a quiz that was like, which guy are you most compatible with from Love in Deep Space? Didas and I took it for fun and we both got Zane. And Zane is like the childhood friend and also the doctor.
How'd we both get him?
We're just compatible, I guess. Just proves how compatible we are with each other. We'd both date Zane.
Oh yeah.
All right, yeah, 5 boys. 5, including Caleb. You have Xavier, who's one of my favorite guys. He's like your colleague. He is a fellow hunter. You guys like power couple, fight wanderers together. He's really sleepy and he likes food. Then you have Raphael, who's like the artist type. He's very sassy and he hires you as his bodyguard. I kind of get the vibe that he's a bit on the brattier side. Then you have Zane, who's like the doctor type, who's really serious and worries about your health, cares about your well-being. And he's like your childhood friend, aside from Caleb. And then you have Silas, who is not my cup of tea, but I would say is more suited for people who like the whole, you know, the trope that's like, hot mafia boss kidnaps you, but he's like secretly a gentleman. And then Caleb, who is what we're drawing right now, I think he's like the most mysterious one out of everyone, especially because he's so new. What a hunk! But apparently he's some kind of like space colonel, I think. I don't know his story. I don't want to get anything wrong. I know him as like the childhood friend that you kind of grew up with, but clearly he's got like a dark side.
I just like his hat.
So in the new version that they announced, one of the things that I thought was really funny was they are including a feature where you can ask the boys to remind you of special events. So you can ask them to remind you of certain dates, like anniversaries or birthdays or something, and you can use them as like an alarm clock. Like if you need them to remind you of something. But also, this is a funny bit, they can track your period cycle.
Whoa! I'm gonna need that.
They can track your period.
What?
I feel like
What is this game?
Love in Deep Space is really just we're trying to replace real men.
And all your apps on your phone.
They're like, you know what they can do that like a real man can't? Track your period. There you go.
Didn't you show me that there's like ASMR in it too?
Yeah. Oh yeah. There's like you can collect like audio files of like certain scenarios, and it comes with like sound effects, and like they talk to you and they like whisper in your ear. That function is not for me personally. I prefer the more like sort of immersive POV, like 3D scenes.
Sure, just give it time.
You're gonna catch me one day like listening to the ASMR audio while I'm laying in bed.
Your lack of vigilance is worrying.
It's very clever the way they immerse you, because the way the guys interact with you obviously is like POV, like they're interacting with you the player. So you don't really see your main character self that often unless you're in combat. Anyways,
the self-insert.
Yeah, the boys, obviously they're designed to be insanely attractive. They're all like too beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Them being so beautiful combined with the POV aspect, it gets to a point where even though I know they can't actually see me, I start feeling like self-conscious when they're like staring me down from my phone. Because I'll look not prepared at all for any kind of date, and they're like intensely staring at me with their piercing beautiful eyes.
That's how they get you.
Yeah. And now they can track your period. It's over for you fellas.
Do you like to draw hot, sexy men?
Honestly, I don't really draw guys very often. Like, I think this is the first guy I've drawn in a very long time.
I find just drawing hot people fun.
What, not drawing ugly people? You don't draw unattractive people? Is that what you're saying? What are you trying to say, huh?
I can do both. I draw myself all the time. Well, there's like this unrealistic beauty you can achieve with art, I feel like.
You know, I forgot to mention.
So
another feature that I see used a lot in Love and Deep Space is the like photo booth function.
Of course.
You can take pictures with any of your many boyfriends, and like you can dress them in different outfits. You can dress your main character in different outfits, and you can pick between like different poses.
Oh my! I wasn't paying attention. I got hit. Oh no.
Okay, it's a mark of a true artist.
Am I supposed to like have like a smudge guard or something, or like a piece of paper?
I don't. Okay, I will be honest. Okay, this is honesty hour. All right. I feel like none of the guys currently speak to me all that much, but I will say, and I'm not just saying this.
Okay.
I am kind of interested in what Caleb's deal is all about. I am interested in what Caleb's up to.
Listen, I like his fit.
I know he's like a walking red flag as it currently stands. Like, just based on the trailers, he just seems like the type of guy you should not get involved with whatsoever.
Yeah, but that's the best part. It's like, it's fiction, right? So, like, you know, getting that type of storyline is, like, what's intriguing to me.
Yeah.
Just like how, you know, I like the asshole characters.
Yeah.
In real life, of course I don't like you, but, like, you know, in game, it's interesting. It's fun. It's fun to witness, like...
Yeah, it has an interesting dynamic, I think.
I just like that one sassy character.
Yeah.
Because you showed me how much sass this character has.
Oh, Raphael.
And it was just funny. Like, you don't know what's gonna happen.
I think, okay, because I remember when I first encountered, I first, like, learned about Caleb in the story, I was completely uninterested, because I was like, oh, he's just, like, another childhood friend.
Oh, yeah.
Cool. We already got one of those. But he's different. He's, like, childhood friend with, like, a saucy side. And one thing I find really interesting is that they have this thing called memories, which is basically just, like, little scenes, like, little interactive scenes that you get with them. And that's what you roll for. Okay, so memories are units that come in a variety of rarities and are either lunar or solar, and you equip these memories when you go fight in combat. But from what I've noticed, the 5-star memories, like the highest rarity ones, are the ones that you can, like, they're like full scenes that you can, like, live out and interact with them. I remember I showed Dias and he was very taken aback. He was like, I see now what people are rolling for.
Well, honestly, I think it's genius. I really do. I know it's not for me, but it's genius. I cannot believe, normally like a 5-star is like, oh, the sickest weapon, new character. Now a 5-star is just like
spicy makeout session.
Spicy, like intimate scene, and I was just like, what? Emily actually got a 5-star not too long ago, and you straight up just went camping with the guy. I was like, what? This is the 5-star that you pulled? You went camping with him, and you like made little grill food together. I thought it was just so funny. It's just so hilarious to me.
Yeah, because the scenes can range from like just sweet and casual and wholesome to like would not want someone like walking in on you playing through the scene. If you want to check out Love in Deep Space, I will have a link in the description. But yeah, as you can probably tell, this is a Love in Deep Space focused video.
Well, and we get to draw hot men, which
yeah,
I want to do.
hot man.
That's what I want to do anyways. It's just fun to do.
Okay, I'm getting somewhere.
Yeah, it looks good. Oh, I like the lip thing you did there.
Thanks.
Made him pretty.
He is very pretty.
Who's a pretty boy? Who's a pretty boy?
It's me. Would you be jealous if I kept playing Love in Deep Space?
No. Not at all.
Why do you say that so confidently?
I feel like dudes play so many video games with big titties. Like who cares? Like who cares really? You know what I mean? Like, do you care if I play big titty anime girl game?
No.
No, exactly.
a good point.
Girls don't have that much media specifically for them. Like, I feel like guys
That
have more.
is true. You're right. I deserve
That's what
love
I'm
and deep
saying.
space time.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all have at it, you know? Not for me, but y'all have it. But maybe, I don't know, I haven't seen you, like, super lost in the sauce, like, you know, like what if people can get crazy, you know?
I'm sure they do. Is it possible to feel parasocial over like a 3D character? I'm sure.
I don't know, but if someone, this goes for anything though. Like if you start seeing signs of like, ooh, this is a problem, then you gotta step in. Like you look at the bank account, you're like, wait a second, why is it negative $3,000?
Sorry, I was going on a date with Caleb. You understand, don't you? Wait, what'd you do? What happened?
Pass me the whiteout. I used a Red Acrea and I popped it, but I didn't try it. And then I went to wipe out.
You fool!
Yo, spilled ink! No, but for real, I'll ruin my piece.
Sustain presents Multi-Symptom Dry Eye Relief, starring Sam, the sore one. Sustain Complete, his solution. Its unique formula gives 8 hours of multi-symptom relief. Open your eyes to lasting relief.
It's time for a celebration. It's time to move and groove. Like there's a party in the bayou. It's time to celebrate soulfully.
Okay, that looks pretty sick.
Oh, that does look sick.
I love you, 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 I love you. You'll be mine, and mine forever. I can't wait to take you home.
That's not what he sounds like. Why do you make him sound like that? Ew.
I love you so much.
I don't want him anymore.
We are done!
We're done! Here are our finished drawings of Caleb, the far space colonel, and our mysterious childhood friend.
And we have two polar opposite sides here. We got the manly, dominant, I love you, I love you, I love you.
Possessive yandere Caleb.
Yep.
Very scary. I really like the detail you do with the eye. And you saved it too with the when you smudged it.
I like how holographic he looks.
Yeah. He looks like a
I
red
do like the
card.
nice touch of the I love you at the end.
He looks so scary.
He's gonna haunt you while you sleep. And then we got this
Soft
comfy,
boy Caleb.
soft, ooh.
So this one is
boy.
Caleb watching you doze off. And this hand is supposed to be like he's about to like fix your hair while you sleep. Like, oh, she looks so peaceful. I guess one minor critique for myself. I kind of wish I could redo the eyes, just position them a little higher, and make them.
Oh, to make it more older.
Just make his face more elongated, because right now I made him a little too baby face. Like I wish I could lasso to, you know.
I've seen him in game. He looks pretty baby.
But yeah, you know what? Not too bad. I would like to redo this drawing someday, but you know what? I'm okay with it. I'm happy
You okay with it?
Yeah.
I'm happy with mine too.
It's just traditional is always difficult because afterwards you're like, I could tweak it a little bit if it weren't too late.
The hard part about traditional is that you can always say like, oh, I'm gonna tweak it just a little bit, but then if you go too far, you like ruin the whole piece.
Yeah, I like that we both did pencil, but just approached it differently. Like, I tried my hardest to make him very soft, but overall, I think these turned out great. I think we captured the two sides of his personality
No, I
really
agree with
well.
you. Look at this angle. It looks pretty good like this, yeah?
Yeah,
This is normal.
They look good. Yeah, the longer I look at it, the more I like it. Also, for those who are curious about the other options that we had, since, you know, we're all done, so now I can reveal these to you. The other options we could have pulled were Caleb injured in battle.
Oh, that sounds hard.
Caleb visibly jealous because you pay more attention to a plush toy than him.
That sounds hard.
Caleb teasing MC.
That's...
Caleb picking you up in his arms. This one would have been difficult because you'd have to figure
That's
out
hard!
the POV of him like carrying you.
You picked hard ones. I'm so glad I pulled Yandere.
Caleb on your first date.
Okay.
And flustered Caleb. You said something cute and he wasn't expecting it. So that would have been like blushy Caleb.
Okay, that might be the easiest one out of all the ones you pulled there.
Because you could do the 3/4 like him kind of turned away.
Everyone in Germany loves kebabs. I was waiting outside this one place, and I was looking at this German guy standing there waiting. He goes, "So, you like kebabs?" Your classic German dialogue.
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah, it's good." And I was like, "Do you like this one?" He goes, "This is not the best in German." And I was like, "What?" What kind of response is that?
Yeah, I'm like, thanks for waiting after I finished ordering.
Yeah. And I'm like, "You ordered from here, right? I ordered from here. Why did you order from here? This is not the best. Where is the best in Germany? Why am I ordering from here?"
Yeah.
Welcome back to another episode of Trash Taste. I'm once again joined by The Voice.
Hello.
Now, this episode is a little interesting because the
What the fuck?
Ooh. Fuck! What is that? What? Fuck you. Fuck.
Dude, what is going on, bro? What is my 19, bro? What is my freaking 19? What am I doing? Fuck you, dude. Why? Bro. Fuck. I'm crashing so far up. Yikes.